Well, hello. If anybody happens to be watching this, to my 14 loyal subscribers, welcome. I'll do some more dash cams in the next couple of weeks. It's getting close to Christmas. I went through a stage where I did a couple of dozen of them in a week. I was just going mad. So I've got some plans. I mean, it's riveting TV, as you know. But I'll probably do some. I might even do some this week or the next week, but when I get to upload them is another thing. Anyway, everybody, cheers to Christmas and a happy new year and all the rest of it. There's not much else to say than that. If you just joined us, I can always give you a bit of an update. There's a one up here. I'm not sure if that's somebody watching or whether it's, I don't know what it is. I'm not really experienced at this sort of stuff. But it's 6:30 p.m. here in Eastern Australia, summertime. If you're watching overseas, 6:30 p.m. No smoke down here today, other than unless you're up in Sydney, where apparently it's blanketed in smoke. We had some here a few days ago, actually. It was very smoky. I'm not sure where it was coming from, but nevertheless, it was smoky. But Sydney looks really bad at the moment. I'm in Eastern Victoria, in the Bairnsdale area, 3875, if anybody's curious to have a look. But yeah, doing a few dash cams has been pretty good. I mean, it's probably not what everybody wants to see, but at the end of the day, I just don't mind doing it, so I get out there and do it. I probably haven't got the best camera for it. I mean, I've spent $150 on this Yi Lite as opposed to a GoPro. It was less than half the price, so budget was the big thing for me, so I ended up just buying that Yi Lite. It's probably not as good as a GoPro, but anyway, it is what it is. So I don't know how to tell if anybody's watching or not. There's one up here. Somebody might be watching. There's a one up there. That might be the one, might be me, but that's all right. That's just a bit of an update, It's like I say, it's not riveting TV, the dash cams, but it is what it is. So I'll just keep uploading them until I get sick of it. I mean, my best video's got 650 likes or something like that. I've only been going 4 minutes. It feels like I've been going for an hour. I did one probably 6 months ago. That went for like an hour or something. Took me a while to get the webcam going. This webcam I've got is probably at least 10 years old. And I was just getting a blank screen, but anyway, I grabbed it and jiggled it. Maybe the wires are not too good, but anyway, it's come good now, so it's all good. But what do I plan to do in the future as far as dash cams? I want to go north of Bairnsdale up to Bruthen, down to Nowa, back into Lakes Entrance, down to Orbost, go along Highway number 1 to which is heading west from here in Bairnsdale. It's about half an hour from here to Stratford. There's also a back way you can go, which I'll do eventually. And, you know, I was planning on going to look at a few things up, probably north, what are we looking at here? Northwest of Melbourne, northwest of Melbourne, Bendigo, northwest of Bendigo, up that area. Although it gets pretty hot up there at this time of year, but I mean, it's pretty much just dry heat. I'm right near the water here, so 35 degrees probably feels just as comfortable as 40 odd up in the north. Cheers. That's good. YouTube's sending me emails saying that you're live. Thank you very much. I mean, there's a few things I don't like about this Yeelight camera. Let's get back on the page. There we go. You can see I've got a little fluffy thing on the top here to try and stop the wind. And another thing that annoys me too, it only records for 9 minutes and then it starts another file. So if you record for half an hour, you got 3 different files. And when you join them together in a video editing software, for some reason you get a bit of a click in the middle. It goes, you know. Maybe I probably should have bought a GoPro to start with. But anyway, I'll have to save up my bickies for that. I'll show somebody watching, but that's probably just me. I'm just doing this for something to do, to be honest with you. Was listening to a bit of music before, adding and trying to work out songs from listening to a local radio station, and then when I hear a song that I like, I try and work out what it is and put it into Spotify onto your own list, you know. I think I've got about 300 or 400 songs, something like that. But I'm sure there's people out there that have got 30 to 40,000 songs, but do they actually like all of them? That's the question I'd like. I mean, I'd say 80% of the songs I add to my list are, you know, songs that I don't mind listening to. Some of them are sort of borderline, you know, but you sort of add it anyway. But there are obviously songs where you absolutely can't stand, and you just don't add them. Simple as that. Yeah, well, all right. I've probably said pretty much what I wanted to say. So if anybody's watching this in the future that doesn't mind the old dash cam videos, there'll be more to come in the future, just when I get around to it. You know, there might be one before, or two before Christmas, maybe. Well, at least I'll do the recording before Christmas, but there'll be two videos out of it. I just sort of keep it to 10 or 15 minutes. You know, it's probably all anyone can stand. So anyway, yeah, all the best for Christmas and the new year, and we'll catch you soon. Drop us a question if you want to talk about anything. Not a problem. Catch you soon, and bye for now. Cheers.